Hey guys, welcome back to Embers and Ash. My name's Ashley, if you didn't know, and today I'm going to talk to you guys once again about minimalism. Specifically, the topic for today is things to throw away for instant decluttering. I thought this would be a fun topic because decluttering can be really intimidating, especially when you're starting, and it can be really overwhelming to get rid of all your things. But if you have stuff that just need to be thrown away, it's an easy first step into minimalism because it's stuff that you know you shouldn't keep anyways. Like, it's essentially garbage, right? So here are 10 things that you can declutter today by simply throwing them out. Or recycling. I'm trying to just simplify by saying throwing it out, but obviously if you can recycle it, recycle it. Shouldn't really have to say that. So the first thing that you should throw away are birthday cards. And you might come at me and say, I don't want to do that, these are sentimental, they're gifts from people, why would I throw them away? Well, I understand if there's some that you want to keep, like from your grandma or someone who wrote a really thoughtful note, but there's so many birthday cards or Christmas cards that just say, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, and you don't need to keep those because there's nothing sentimental written on them except the person's name that gave it to you, and you don't really need that, so get rid of them. They take up a lot of space over the years. The second item to throw away are old receipts. Now, I am one to keep receipts for sure, just in case you want to return items or keep track of your spending, but you need to go through and clear them out over time, otherwise you just have this monstrous pile of receipts that aren't actually serving a purpose anymore. So I like to keep receipts for a month unless they're a very special item that I need to make sure I'm not going to be returning, and then just get rid of them, recycle them. It's just a lot of visual clutter. The third thing that you should throw away, and this is something that I was so bad about when I was younger, is shampoo and conditioner bottles in your bathroom. I used to keep like a collection of empty shampoo and conditioner bottles in my bathtub. Like, when they were pretty much empty, I would grab the new one and start using it and just always forget or just put off throwing away the old one, and I would have like 15 or 20 bottles in there with me that were all like empty. So just take the time and get rid of them. It's so freeing. Item number 4 is any expired makeup. Now, makeup generally, to my knowledge, doesn't have like expiry dates on them, but there are general rules, like, and I don't remember all the rules because I don't wear so much makeup anymore, but like every 3 months you're supposed to get rid of mascara, and I don't remember the other rules, but basically Google it and see if your makeup is expired. If it is, you don't want to be putting it on your face anyways, so just toss it. And then like companies like MAC do the back to MAC system, whatever it is, where if you return empty containers, you can get like free product out of it, so like it's a win-win. Tip number 5 is something that I just did yesterday, and it's so freeing, and that is getting rid of old dish towels. Over time, dish towels get really raggy and turn into rags, not towels. They just get gross, and especially if they were white, they're generally not white anymore, and they're just gross and not soft anymore. And I purged my towels and got rid of like half of them because I would be replenishing my towels because I knew that my towels were gross, but I wasn't actually getting rid of the dish towels. So go throw out your dish towels, it's very freeing. Tip number 6 is to throw out any non-repairable clothes. For sure, if you can donate clothes, donate them, but if they're still wearable, I understand that it can be hard to declutter them because that emotional bond you have with clothes, but if they're damaged beyond repair, then it's just a no-brainer to get rid of them. So if you're really struggling to declutter your closet, start off by just going through and finding clothes that are damaged because it's an easy first step. Tip number 7 is kind of a gross one, and one that I am very susceptible to doing, and that is holding onto your toothbrush for too long. I just lose track of time and forget how long I've had my toothbrush for, and then next thing you know, it's been like 6 months and you're like, this is kind of gross, this is kind of worn out. Try and get rid of your toothbrush before you get to the point where you realize how gross it is. Just a fun tip. Yeah, so I just wanted to remind you, switch out your toothbrush. Item number 8, this is another one that I used to do all the time, and that was hold on to shoe boxes. I don't really understand why I did this. I think because of that mentality of what if I want to return the shoes, but I would just have shoe boxes like from floor to ceiling in my closet, and they weren't actually storing my shoes. I understand if you want to keep shoes in shoe boxes to like prevent dust for shoes that you don't wear that often, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people store shoe boxes just and you don't need them. Clear them out, they take up a lot of space. Next up are any food containers without lids. Go through all of your plastic or glass or whatever food storage containers and make sure they all have a pair, because oftentimes, especially if you buy multiple of the same type of container, you'll think that you have the equal amounts of containers to lids, but when you actually start pairing them up, you'll realize like, oh, I'm missing a lid here, oh, I'm missing a container there, and there's no point of having an uneven amount. So just make sure that you only have the items that pair up and get rid of the rest. And my last tip for you guys is to go through your socks and make sure that your socks as well have a pair. Same thing as the containers. If you have multiple that are the same type, you might think that they all have a matching pair, but when it comes down to it, you have odd numbers. So just get rid of the extras because you don't need one sock. You need two. So yeah, this was a quick and fun one, just 10 easy items to get rid of in your house. I love things like this because it's just no-brainers. Like, get this out of my house, it's not serving me, it's literal garbage or recycling, so why fill your house with it? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and my minimalism videos I've been coming out with. I've been doing a lot of them recently. Just with having a baby and bringing so much stuff into my home, I'm really analyzing what I can get rid of to make more space for those baby items. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!